It's the final 3 here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. 180. Rip right. Run, sit down. Down. Shit. Check 99.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
Alpha.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone.
Yeah, why don't you sit down, you little
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The end result.
Be on my way after this Madden game.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, here's Gone. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. To throw again on second down. Goff to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
76, 76. Hey, Charlie. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid.
Goff throwing again. And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
My gosh, what a freaking, like,
to be able to hold them to 3.
is he your baby? Is that what he is, ref?
Good. And the Colts
Same prick who sits there and dances.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up. Fire's the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. Hey, what?
Oh, I wanted you, Lee.
I'm here all day.
They'll come out throwing here on first
Oh,
down.
I was really hoping he'd
escape, and he goes down. Darius Leonard. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
He's coming. Double up.
Gosh dang.
Double up. Pilot, 64, weak.
Of course. Got a bunch of guys spamming their freaking X's and squares, and they're getting pinpoint passes off of the winning freaking tackles from their computer.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Colts pick it up. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Back to throw here. That one complete to Hill. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run, Cook. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
Watch this turn, though. Yeah, exactly.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he loses the football a second time. And the Colts pick it up.
Oh, come on. Why the freaking, like, multi-touch there? Get the pass off. Oh, my freaking goodness gracious. All he had to do was just hold forward, and it did, like, 8 different things for him.
Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable.
Give me that ball!
Conditioned.
Milk bones?
None.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh my gosh. He's not even doing anything
back to about the 19-yard line.
He's just going forward.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Oh my gosh, you really actually still made that pass even though I hard baited it?
2nd and 6. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. 17-0 our score after one.
No, Lee! Hit Lee! How hard is it to hit that man? Thank you for finishing. How hard is it to freaking just pop it over to the back post where it leaves wide stinking open for a volley when I'm just standing there? Like, why? I put so much power into that, and it like laces it to freaking Machete. Okay, dude, you're down 1 goal.
Before he knew it, he'd hit the sideline.
Yeah, exactly. Look at you lose that. Frick.
Second down and goal. Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Back across, back across.
Getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what
I was just hoping that you'd look to your right and see the fact that all 5 of them were on your right.
Look at me, zipper. Motion, motion.
On second down now, it's Cook, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Really?
Boy, he does it at a high level.
Oh my gosh, please.
When I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
Of course I saw it. It had 40 yards in between each of the passes of ridiculousness. And somehow this guy over here is left alone?
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo.
Oh, what a bad ball. I wanted to touch inside first.
That's complete.
Anson.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
General West. Wide, get wide. Check, lock, hit it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You got it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Well, I mean, if he had just put it to the corner, it would have been simple.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a run with Cook. Room here to run. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cook. And an alley to run. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Rock it. Now. Here comes the me.
They'll run with Cook, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Hey! Ready?
Now Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood. 58's the money. 58. Yep. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Elliott puts this one through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From just shy of midfield, Goff. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line.
180. 2 for 1. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. Smooth. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill. Maverick. Hey, watch it. Watch it. Check.
Throwing on second down. Goff. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot, and this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check the backer. Check the backer.
Gosh dang, I'm shitty. I'm sorry.
Go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
You got the turnaround and I said, all right, have it.
1st and 10.
My gosh, did you see him continue to run over? Like that man couldn't hit brakes.
Go, Jack Preston, go.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
218, chop. 25, check 25. Under 10. Hey. 10, 5.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Of course. Every time I go to turn, they get these freaking touches in there.
Ready?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want...
That he's into the clear. 20, 10.
Seems debatable.
Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Elliott Good with a PAT. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a short kick taking it about the 16. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
What? I mean...
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice
get the chance
to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off...
He was with you.
It does them no good to go back and say, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 9. Goff, he's going to run into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
You're joking.
And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes
Keeper dove before the ball got shot.
It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. On the ground, it's Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
Yeah, no, I see how it's happening. Yep. Yeah, this is the great equalizer. Yep. Yeah, some dude who flails to the left trying to get the ball on the near post, and thus our computer coming through and clearing it. Equals a penalty somehow. Then they come right on down afterwards, and they get the equalizer.
Because the teams that win, the best
teams,
they're the ones that make adjustments.
Every time.
Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Oh, I see you.
A loss of a yard there to 2nd and 11.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I would...
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight.
I'm off. Yeah, play.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott Good on the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. It's a short kick.
Oh, yeah. No, all right.
And he'll take it past the 25
ideal.
and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The interception
that
on the
man
last
is
drive
absolutely
proved costly,
5'3".
led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a 1st down.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't expect him to lose that. Oh, no.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have
Okay,
to
you can do the
offensive
drag
line
back,
out.
sure.
They're going to protect you.
Yeah,
as
good job.
best
Way
they
to pass
can.
it straight
If
into
you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really
It's
almost
you, all the
discrediting
way.
their work.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys will have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Or shifts past him.
Just go. Just go.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially Give him 15. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player... disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now then, after the sack, will be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Driven chip through ball even.
His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh, my gosh. No. 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 Yeah, I'm telling you no.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Check 26. Bam. Joker. Look at me. Zipper. Now.
They run it again with Cook. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Oh, my gosh.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Matchbox white.
What's this new glitch?
Check Michael Allen. Hey, seam 6. Go. Hey, check Michael Allen.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Got it.
He wants it all for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
Protein spill.
6-man. Check curls.
Check your hot read. Hey, high 7. Now. Check Michael Allen.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance.
Oh, I thought I could turn him left.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were
in.
tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there.
Bad touch.
Hoping maybe
My
on
bad.
defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yep, back there.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Goff eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Charles, you'd said the magic number was...
Oh, my gosh, I just wanted a little thing in front of me.
Because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good.
No, I can't get that to you. I got a guy in front of me.
To make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Across the midfield strike and into Viking territory. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Yeah, let's get set lunch.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the
lower
football,
your stamina,
almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Here go, y'all in.
Yeah, I even got 2nd wind, and that's already been just taken away.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their
gosh,
goal.
why to me? Why? He had 3.
They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset.
Offsides, all of them.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be really easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful.
The game yet. Don't start the game yet. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to
I'm
stay
on me
vigilant.
way.
Can't give up anything cheap and easy.
I got 30 seconds left in this game.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can... In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney in there to take him down.
Yeah, away from me.
Roll. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Check Michael Allen, check Michael. Yep. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You draw corpus. Hey, Alpha. Check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Yo, go, go. Hey, lock it. Hey, Charlie. Hit it.
Now back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey, check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Go. Yo, faster. Shoot.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 44, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch them and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
I'm on my way.
Goff going to throw it. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, foxtrot. Hey, check.
They're going to look to throw. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
I got 3 seconds left. This motherfucker called timeout. Like, he down 10 points. He ain't got no chance. Why is he calling timeout?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
And we will get it.
Why is he calling time?
With 2 ticks left. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Running for it. Here's Cook. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on fourth down.
All right, I'm on my
So
way.
this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Colts, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Versus get rid of Lego, walk the dog, do this, do that.
When are you gonna walk the dog?
In a minute.